Hello, everyone.
But yeah, what causes something to like be flaccid is like I don't know,
For
something
fuck's
broke.
sake!
We're back with our erectile dysfunction, baby.
I was
Go
talking
get
about a
checked out.
garden hose.
Sorry, Lois, you're never
Remember,
sleeping.
people, you have erectile dysfunction. Go get checked out. It could be bad.
Get some help.
Can we go one stream?
No.
No.
I think JT has
It's the
so
only
many
thing that we're
regrets.
keeping.
Literally, I think JT has so many regrets starting that joke now.
You say that, but I also
I've latched
think
onto it. I won't let
loves
go
that.
easily.
It's going on for a year. It's gonna continue for another.
I mean, to be fair, I have the power to technically stop it because, you know,
No.
I do stream.
You love us too much.
I mean, you're right, I do love you guys too much, but still, come on, give me a break. Throw me a bone.
Look, it's the only thing that we've
Yeah,
been
sure,
able
maybe.
to have since the very beginning.
Pink, what are you doing behind my... What are you doing? Pink, what the No, don't play with the necklace, it's broken. Do that? No! But my wolf necklace that I absolutely adore, broke the other day. Pink, leave it alone. I'm gonna put it on the windowsill. Because the metal piece I was holding it onto the chain like fully snapped off, so like I can't even like fix it. Kind of thing. It's like fully broken. I'm so sad because I feel so naked without it. Because I always wear a necklace and now I have no necklace to wear and I'm really, really sad.
I feel that. That's me with all my glow sticks. Like, it started off with just 2, but then 1 broke, and it's like, I need more. My wrists feel empty.
Yeah.
So now I'm wearing a total of 8 glow sticks on my wrist right now, and I have been for over weeks.
My birthday's in July, someone get me a necklace for my birthday. That's all I want is
Of course.
It's a wolf necklace now.
I'll get you lots of jewelry because I shall spoil
No, don't spoil me.
child.
I only mess, but
Because I love you.
I love
Spoil
you too.
him.
No, don't spoil me. I'm not worthy
Somebody
of
click
I
it.
shall
What's delicious?
spoil the boy.
Oh,
Spoiled the boy.
oh.
Spoil the boy.
God, it's great
Bury
being.
the boy.
It's now great being trans. Like you can just make these nice rhymes. Spoil the boy.
Bury the boy.
I'm waiting for one of you guys to just start treating me like Kratos treats Atreus.
Boy.
Boy!
Boy.
Are you sure that's the grave we want to lie in?
Always. That's always where I want to
Noted,
be.
boy.
Shut up. I'm not a boy. I am baby man.
Okay, baby man.
Thank you. I identify only as baby man. Or you know, I could just make everyone in the room a couple of just saying little baby's ice cream. And just give everyone PTSD flashbacks to that.
Oh
Anyway, who wants to do the recap?
The delicious, smooth, creamy taste of little baby's ice cream.
Who wants to do the
I
recap?
hate that because I'm eating ice cream right now.
You're welcome.
I'll do the recap for once.
Go for it.
Alright.
You let the dogs out.
Yeah, that's basically what happened, guys. But alright. We finished the we were continuing our combat, yada yada. Long story short, some people got bit by a werewolf.
Oh, what you
Oops.
talking about?
Oops.
Everyone except for Brooke.
Yeah. And Elena, as long as you don't count the first time she got bit, like a year ago. Yeah. Party, we found out some information about the temple. No. Werewolves being bled out so that they could actually, like, get that weird corruption thing going on. And, yeah. Elena, Boui, and Darius are going back to the village. Currently, Boui carrying the body of the werewolf in a body bag.
Wasn't Darius carrying
along
the body?
with. I'm
Boui stuffed the body. Darius is carrying it. I think.
reading off of the notes right here. Blame Burb.
I can't remember who's
Why?
carrying it. Someone's carrying the body, but just I know that just
Somebody
Bowie's.
look, since somebody is carrying the body, it's probably Darius. Yeah. Anyway,
Well,
Bowie
the
stole my
body's being
rope.
dragged along.
Anyway,
the
Bowie
body's
stole my
being dragged
rope and I want
along.
it back. And Kenneth and Brooke stayed behind for just some investigation shenanigans. We're probably gonna be heading back soon. Who knows? Maybe, unless we get kidnapped.
Hopefully.
And right now, Kenneth is in a prayer area without a curtain, praying to his patron.
Yep.
Which I will say the prayer whenever we start.
Yeah.
And oh right, yeah. Brooke slapped Alina. That happened.
Yeah, that was
Kenneth
what happened.
almost did, but walked away.
Yeah, and Lena
And threw shade towards Kenneth, just a little bit.
honestly throws the whole fucking party.
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's not the only thing she threw shade at. Well, shade wasn't the only thing she threw at the party.
Ice them too.
Or like
Hey,
ice.
listen.
It was Ice Smash. And that was mainly thrown at Darius.
That
Yeah,
was
I got hit too. I got hit by it too. And then
It was
no
mainly
longer a
hit.
snake.
It mainly hit Darius, but yeah, other
Yeah.
people got hit too.
Oh yeah, and
Yeah,
Darius Kenneth against
oops.
snakes for like one round, like less than a round even.
And friendly fire actually saved them, funnily enough.
And
The funny thing is,
Alina nearly turned as well.
Yay.
the funny
Yay.
thing is, they would only have stayed as snakes for as long as they didn't pass their con save.
Oh boy.
Spoilers.
Yeah, Peach. Wow. How could you?
You literally may have been a snake before. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, I haven't.
Anyway. God, yeah, so shenanigans happened as usual. What does my question, when doesn't shenanigans happen with us? But like
I think JT's mad at me.
And then
I
we
want
have Kenneth being an absolute psycho trying to figure out things that aren't really probably true. While also finding out that the mural that is above them says something along the lines of
Unhelpful things.
It's in helpful things. Oh, right. I have yet to do my shitty rendition of the
for
drawing
life
as
and death
well.
are one, even as the river and sea are one. And one
Yeah.
side of the mural has life, and the other side of the mural has death, and we do not know the face of the woman in. But
Because-
the lady who was there with the werewolf had the same dress.
Spoopy.
Similar
Well,
dress.
sorry.
not the same.
also when we did kill the said werewolf, the corrupted werewolf, they turned back to their normal orc self, and so hence why we're able to easily in quotation marks drag their body back to camp.
It's
As
still a
it's
full-grown
back with his
orc
mother.
man.
Yeah, it's still a full grown orc man, but it's a bit easier than a fully grown werewolf that probably weighs twice as much.
Yeah,
Ugh.
when he died, when Alina did the killing blow on the orc werewolf man, he was reverted back to his orc form, and his eyes no longer were black and red; they went back to his normal eyes.
Yay! I think that about sums everything up that happened in a very rough nutshell. Do you agree, Pink? She's purring. I think she agrees.
Hey guys, guess what?
What?
Wait, hold on. Shoot. No. Hold on. I spoke too soon. Shit.
God damn it, Kit! You had one job.
I know I had one job.
I don't think there's any artwork to show, is there? I don't
Sorry.
think so.
She spin! It's an artwork related to Calamus, but she spin.
God damn it. Anyway, yeah. Actually, there is one other thing that I want to bring up. I finished I usually don't bring up my own artwork, but actually 2 days ago, I finished my animanic that I've been working on for 4 months. Finally finished it. I'm not gonna show it because of DMCA and copyright, and that's gonna happen. But I will hopefully link it in the description of this video if I remember. And you can go check out the animatic I did of Alina. That took me 4 months. It is 4 minutes and 14 seconds long, excluding the 3-second ending card. pain. I probably calculated it probably took me around about 50-ish hours to do that.
Excuse me.
Pain. Nothing more than pain.
Yay!
But yeah. Anyway, I am ready. To choke on my own saliva.
Choke, you say?
I was
Peach.
about to say something, but I realized maybe I shouldn't for once in my life.
And then Peach.
And then
away.
Peach spoke up.
Don't worry, Peach. Just you'll get your time. Don't worry. Oh god damn it. Not that shit again. Anyway,
Give me a second. You guys talk for a minute.
fair enough. I mean, question: Who do we think as the player group should go first? I feel like the two doing the investigation shenanigans should go first.
We're not
I feel like we
together
shouldn't
right
have
now.
you Go... Yeah, I think Brooke should go first because Kenneth is doing his own thing.
You know what I mean? Like the two temple squads.
Yeah.
The terrible trios. I don't know. No, the terrible duos. Whatever. The terrible
Yay.
trio. The trio's
terrible
fucked up.
twos.
Yeah, that's thank you. I'm getting really tongue tied all of a sudden. Yeah, the terrible twos.
Yeah.
Temple gang.
Temple Gang.
Temple game.
First off with those guys first because I feel like their stuff might take a bit longer compared to.
Oh, mine's definitely
No,
gonna take stuff if I roll high enough.
Honestly, I already did what I wanted to do last time, which
Fair
was
enough.
get a better drawing of it.
Because I mean, to sum up,
But,
yeah, because at least you guys still have my things you might do there. To sum up the other three, they're just doing one thing, walking.
Walking and making sure Alina's not passing out on herself.
Yeah, exactly. Because she nearly did that. Actually, she nearly did pass out, but she seems okay now. She is just walking a bit slower and seems much more fatigued.
Yeah. Yeah, Brooke's not gonna do much. She's gonna sit there, continue her drawing, getting some finer details in.
Meanwhile, the bird is wearing a tinfoil hat.
Conspiracy theorist.
I mean, hey, there's a reason why my name on this server is Religious Wingless Nut. He's the religious wing nut that doesn't have wings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Brooke's. Yeah.
Okay. I guess we're starting with two in the temple. What are you two doing?
Yeah.
I'll let Kate go first.
Well, Brooke just finishing up her drawing from last time, getting some finer details in, and then she's gonna actually generally just kind of look around and see if there's any details she didn't see before, like go up on the staircase.
Give me just a second.
Okay.
I love how Peach's name on the server is I Am Groot.
Okay. What'd you say, Kit? You said you're going up the stairs?
Yeah, see if there's any details I missed about anything.
The only thing that you have not seen yet is the circle with symbols inside of it that look like it's made of blood.
Huh. Can I possibly figure out what, like, are there, like, runes on it, kind of?
Roll me Arcana.
Alright, cool. What the fuck is there?
I don't think we've ever had somebody roll our.
We have before.
We have.
I think it's usually me.
Only one time before this.
Natural
Are you
20.
fucking kidding me?
When you weren't expecting the dice to be on the player's side.
Oh my god.
God damn it.
My mother
Alright.
taught me well.
Alright, what exactly are you looking at or looking for with these?
I'm looking at its construction, its runes and symbols, and understand maybe, like, what's at play here, kind of. and
Um,
trying to figure it out. Because I know it's a
anything.
teleportation thing of
Yeah.
some sort, but I'm like, what is its freaking deal, fam?
If you're able to see this is most likely a one-way gate between this point and possibly another point. It could have been used for a two-way, like just back and forth repeatedly, but you can see that the sigil itself is damaged, and you don't know what the rune that is damaged would have been to complete it to be able to use it again.
I marked down, like, I guess I'll draw up what I see.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll draw that, copy it to the best of my ability.
Okay.
Huh. Interesting. Then I'll make my way down the stairs. Kind of just. I don't think there's anything else really going on.
No, not really.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm gonna start heading out.
All right. Give me just a second.
I imagine me doing all these shenanigans would have taken me a bit, though.
Yeah, most likely. All right, we'll go on to the other one. What are you doing?
While all of this was happening, Kenneth ended up going into like the other room and kind of went to one of the prayer areas where there used to be curtains, but there's no longer curtain. And he's actually going to kneel down and pray to Zahor because he has a lot of things going through his head right now. Because a lot of things are making sense while none of it's making sense.
Uh-huh.
So that's what he's doing.
Pray, you fool.
Jeez, you're putting me on the spot. Okay, so he says, Zahor, please hear this prayer. I know I've been asking all of these questions, but I feel like I'm lost while being surrounded by answers. Please give me some guidance and an idea of where to go forward. I apologize for constantly asking you for everything, but I am doing my best to understand you and your ways. Since I am joined with you with this marking, I want to do everything I can to show you I'm doing my best.
All right, give me just a second. Okay. Go ahead and roll me religion.
Let me open back a chat really quick. Ah, no, that was wrong.
Go ahead and re-roll.
$19?
All right. You feel that familiar cold feeling go down your body, and it's a bit stronger this time, like he's almost there with you. You feel the feathers on the back of your neck stand up, along with the feathers on like along your back. And you can see them standing up on your arms as well. And it's since the room you're in is dim, you don't have any lighting in here. You can see your eyes, the blue glow from your eye, illuminating the room a bit. And you hear the voice in the back of your head, and all he says is, "I will answer you in due time." And then all the feeling goes away.
He's gonna sigh
Oh.
ever so slightly. Okay. Thank you for at least confirming that there are answers in the future. And he's gonna slowly get up and like brush down his feathers, making everything like try to get like the cold chill off of him again before waiting for Brooke to join him.
Okay. Well, when Brooke gets done, she'll, as I said, start heading out. You done with whatever you're doing here?
He looks up and just gives her a nod. I guess so.
All right. Let's start heading back then.
Lead the way. Remember how we got here.
Oh. Oh no.
AK, as he walks out the door with that, he's just heading straight. Because he knows they came from a straight angle to the door. They didn't have to turn to find the door or anything, so he's just walking straight. Until Brooke
Brooke's
says
good.
otherwise.
Do I know where we went? Where we came from?
I'll go ahead and keep your high roll from the last time that got you guys here. From here, you know your way to the Centaur village, and then from there, you know your way to the town.
All right, sweet. Wait, Kenneth, hold on. This way. I start
He
guiding
turns
him
and
there.
follows her. How far do you think the others got ahead?
Oh gosh. How long were we in there for? Because drawing takes a while.
It depends on how much detail. If you were standing there, like trying to get like the most detail you could, I want to say it took you a good bit. 20, 30 minutes.
Yeah, I'd probably been around 30 minutes. Yeah. But they're a bit far ahead of us. We were in there for like 30 minutes, give or take.
Let's see if we can catch up to him.
I mean, quick question: how light is Kenneth?
He is... Let me double check that for you. Description... He weighs 93, but with all of his carrying stuff, he is 128.
Oh,
Horse time.
20.
Yeehaw.
I can't. Wait, I have a wild shape stone.
Yeah, you do.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Okay, there it is. 1.5 or lower. What is horse?
Are you sure it's with you and not on the cart?
It is with me. I just checked my inventory.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I grab out the wild shape stone. I kind of look for it, and I'm like, where? Huh. This will be the first time I'm using it. I focus on it a bit, and I'm gonna try and turn into a horse.
Kenneth just watches in confusion.
Can I horse?
The sentence, can I horse?
Can I horse?
No, you may not horse. No, okay.
Uh,
It's not hard. It's like this. It's the same, basically the same way that you would normally wild shape. You hold the stone, you have the animal pictured in your mind, and it just like a normal wild shape. Your body morphs into the form of a horse, whatever horse.
puff of smoke. That's how I wild shit. That's how I flavored it.
He looks at him, looks at Brooke just with a slight confusion, being like, okay, so this is what we're doing? Okay.
I neigh in agreement.
Okay. And then he ever so, like, hesitantly, like, gets on her back. This is the weirdest thing I've ever done so far.
It is within the challenge
I've
rating. I
done
am currently a
lot of weird
warhorse.
things.
Just because I can. All right. Is Kenneth holding on tight?
He's holding on, like, kind of confused. He's still
All
trying
right,
to get over the idea. My friend just turned into a horse, and I'm on their
Okay.
back now. This is weird.
Horsebrook 2.0.
Because he wasn't there for the first one, I think.
You're right. He wasn't. No, and second you get on to Horsebrook, I freaking take off. I'm not even sprinting. Just war horses have a 60-foot walking speed. You better be holding on, buckaroo.
Made me roll acrobatics.
No.
He starts to fall backwards before he just quickly just grabs onto the mane. Shit.
Oh yeah, you're bare horseback riding right now. I didn't even. That's gotta be so
I don't think
painful.
I've ever really ridden a horse before. To be completely honest.
Oh no, and it's bareback. Oh, you poor soul.
So Brooke's just ever so slightly hearing him going shit.
How long does it take for me to catch up to the group?
Oh god, please don't make her whinny.
What are the other three doing? God.
Walking. Jesus.
I'm sorry.
Ow, my ears. Headphones. Nah, right now Alina's just walking, kind of fatigued, holding her forehead, kind of like you think of someone who has a headache. Not really much, she's just keeping quiet.
Boui has the body bag, just walking.
Rolling. Strolling.
Down to the beach.
I would
Are
continue.
we
but
doing this right now?
I would
No.
continue, but I forgot the lyrics.
Same.
Seagulls poke at my head. Not fun. I said seagulls. Stop it now.
Stop it now. It's time to stop.
Kill you.
There are no seagulls this inland.
What is the Darius man doing?
I can become a. Oh, actually, I can't.
I have no words currently. There's really nothing to say. So nothing.
Alright. Well, you guys have arrived back at the Centaur camp. And it seems that they were awaiting your arrival as the what did I say their names were? God damn it.
Somewhere in
Hold on.
someplace.
Where did I put their names? God dang it.
Dungeon Master Realm.
Fuck. Just gonna copy and paste this all real quick. Hold on. Just don't mind me. Should have done this last week, but you know how fucking stupid I am.
Don't worry, you're not any dumber than me.
Are you sure?
Nah, you don't get. You guys are not me. I'm the peak dumbass here.
Stop it.
Yeah, see, you're not dumber than me, and I'm not dumber than Lois, so.
And nobody's dumber than me.
No.
Exactly.
I'll fight you on that one.
I challenge.
Okay, fine. Nobody's as narcissistic as me, you pricks.
I challenge.
I was raised by my parents. That challenge is high, and you're going to lose.
True. What are parents?
Oh.
Oh,
Oh.
No map.
instead of what
Yeah,
our
but-
parent, it's what our parent.
What are parents? Cat.
Peach is just dying trying to find names.
No, hold on. I'm typing something.
I feel joy, my cat has joined me.
Put cat on neck.
My cat's not that malleable.
Ah,
She just likes getting pets.
Then it is not a cat, for all cats are liquid.
I mean, no, I mean, she's malleable. She'll just murder me.
Isn't that just all cats?
Well, Pink's calm.
You say you don't have to live with that little shit.
Pink seems calm.
I seem calm.
Yeah.
Here
Okay.
we are.
Yeah. It's NPC pictures.
Okay.
That's where the stuff is.
I found it. I just did it. So when you arrive back at the camp, the majority of the tribe, the herd, whatever you want to call it, seems to be doing their own thing. However, they all seem to be watching for your return. Nahiri, Dorlos, and Dal are all pretty much waiting where you left them. And they turn to look at the three of you expectingly when you arrive.
And just she sighs, kind of like takes a hand off her forehead to kind of just like look a little bit less like she's in pain, and just walks calmly forward towards them.
You can see Dal looks ready to burst into tears as she sees your wounded states between the three of you, and she sees the body bag as well. However, you can see that she just doesn't have it in her to ask, but she looks at you. She doesn't say anything, but you can see just the look of concern, worry, and sorrow in her eyes as she looks at you.
She takes a few more steps forward, and in Sylvan, Alina just calmly replies, "It is done."
Gives a shaky head nod and mutters a quiet thank you in Sylvan.
Our other two companions, they're fine. They decide to stay at the temple and research a little bit more because of things we found there.
Hold on, give me just a second.
Heck.
Say what you said again, Lois.
Maybe I should move my mic a bit closer to my mouth. There it is. Alina just looks over and just said, and our other two companions, they're alive. They are fine. They are just staying at the temple to research a bit more.
She lets out. Sorry, go ahead.
Alina just kind of decides with a very just slow, "We are fine."
She lets out a shaky breath and just nods her head in understanding.
Well, Blue's just gonna speak out in Sylvan and just say, "What to do with the body? I don't know you believe your trolls."
You can see she does look a bit close to tears, but she responds in Sylvan and says, "Please just lay him down. I will return him to my tribe when we leave here." Oh, Lois, by the way, Alina can smell more werewolves in the vicinity. Looking around, you can see that some of the pack members have arrived in the area you're in.
She kind of like nervously, kind of like like you kind of like that nervous, and you kind of like move almost like jaggedy.
Yeah.
She's like doing that, looking around, and just kind of like tenses up and kind of like grabs her like bandage and just kind of just looks back.
She looks at Alina, then Darius, and then Boui. She says in a really quiet voice in Sylvan, "I'm sorry for the trouble that I've caused you, but thank you for helping me and my people."
Don't mention it.
Blue's just gonna lay the body bag down and she's gonna need a long rest real soon in order to try and, do her thing.
The temple, it's clear. It's... There should be nothing bothering you from there anymore.
Nahiri steps forward and she gives a nod to you. She says, "Thank you for your help. We have healers here who will be able to heal you if you want our assistance. You are welcome to say no."
Lena's not gonna reply. She's just gonna kind of see what the others say. She doesn't mind either way.
Should we tell them that, 4 of us got bitten by werewolves? Or by a werewolf?
3, technically. Alina's already got one.
Yeah, I know. But, you know what I mean.
Fucking damn.
What's going on, Peach? Is that the ice? What is going on?
God damn.
JT's trying to escape the closet.
I think it's the plastic bin that is under the table, and she's trying to stick her feet up, but she keeps hitting the plastic bin.
No, I'm trying to flip it over so I can use it to as a footstool.
So I'm not completely wrong.
You had one job, Peach. You're making so much noise. Holy shit.
Hey, she has a whole hour. It's fine.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Jesus fucking Christ.
I'm sorry.
You're not sorry. It's Jesus, it's so loud.
I'm fucking throwing this thing across the room.
This bitch empty. Yay! Anyway.
I broke something. I saw something fly across the room. I don't know what it was, but it's too late to go check.
Please don't have that be broken. That goes to my mini fridge.
I don't think it was that thing that broke.
I hope not.
If it is, I have super glue. It's fine.
Anyway.
Yeah, okay.
There's nothing that Gorilla Glue can't fix, besides some hair.
Anyway.
Oof.
Alina is just, again, she's quiet, not responding to the healer situation. She's just looking back towards, looking to the werewolves constantly back and forth, seeing if make sure they're not going to do anything. But she's quiet.
What does Darius or Boui say? Or do?
Sure, where are they?
Nahiri motions towards a tent that's a bit not away, but how the fuck do I describe it? She motions you to one of the tents. You can see it's a bit bigger than some of the other tents. It's probably used for more communal uses. She motions for them. She motions for you to go there, as that's most likely where the healers are.
I trust you to handle this situation adequately. I'm going to everything that to the other two. I'm just gonna head out to the tent.
All right.
I was gonna look to Boui. Go on, go get yourself patched up.
You take care of yourself, and Boo's gonna follow the healer route thing. My brain, please.
Give me just a second.
It's been a second.
JT, you're gonna gain 27 HP for Darius. Boui, you're gonna get 28.
Hey, almost at full health. Hey.
How injured is Darius?
I'm still bloodied.
You're gonna gain an extra 45.
Oh, well, I accidentally put damage instead of heal, so I guess I'm dead. Plastic surgery.
God damn.
It would have been full health anyways.
45 plus 28.
Isn't Alina injured?
Yeah, she's at 10 HP, but she's not going towards the healers.
Inured. Oof.
Nahiri gives you a questioning look. Do you not need assistance?
I'll be fine. They need it more than I do.
You look just as injured as they do.
It's don't I tried to protect them and I failed, so I'm just letting them I don't know, have moments without me. It's complicated, I guess.
Would you like one of my healers to come to you personally?
No, it's fine.
She just gives a nod and drops the issue, saying that she doesn't want to argue with you.
She just kind of like stands looking around like the encampment, kind of with her arms crossed, just tense, keeping an eye on anything that is lycanthropy.
Mm-hmm. You watch as Doll leaves. She was near you, like beside you. She walks past behind you and goes to the body bag. You see the other werewolves who had joined her here. They walk forward and past you. You see some of them. Most of them look like a variation of her. Like some aspect of them has like roots in their hair. Some of them look like they have mud for their skin or cracked. You know how when the dirt gets dry and cracked? Yeah, some of them have patches of skin like that on them. Some of them have like grass for their hair as it flows down them. They each have like different variations of this. However, you can tell that all these individuals are all werewolves. They all walk forward and past you. As each of them passes you, they give a nod towards you. Some of them quietly mutter a thank you in Sylvan to you as they make their way to the body. And you can hear each of them quietly crying and comforting each other as they look upon the body.
She kind of like looks at them and kind of just sighs and just kind of like averts her eyes, looking away because she doesn't know them, doesn't want to intrude on their grieving, and takes a few steps away to not intrude anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And she just stands also in the clearing kind of area, waiting for either Brooke and Kenneth or Darius and Boui.
So for the two of you in the healer's tent, how healed are you both?
For the first time in about 5 sessions, I'm full health.
42 42 out of 56. So I'm pretty good.
Gain an extra 18.
Bruh.
They're making sure you're not wounded, damn it.
I also still have a level of exhaustion, but that can be solved with a long rest. Oof.
Mm-hmm. Once they're done healing the two of you, you hear each of the healers who had anything to do with your healing say like a quiet prayer with you to Sylvanas. I'm not gonna specify what it is because blah. But they basically just like a safe passage, no harm be done to you type of prayer.
Heck.
What are you guys doing when you get done being healed? Fuck. Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
When you're finished being healed, what are you doing?
Well, I assume that we're staying there unless you have a reason to, or a reason not to. Do we need to like lie down after surgery or something?
Yeah. Okay, that's fine.
Well, I mean, if they don't say we have to lie down or stay there, I'm leaving. I just assume that we just got operated on, so we shouldn't be jogging about already.
A good majority of it seems to be like some type of cure wounds that they are able to do. Some of them, for some of your more deeper wounds, some stitching and things like that. So heavy movement is urged against, but you're still able to move around and walk if you need to.
Well, I'm gonna remain here for the time being.
Question. Is Boui in the same, healing tent as Darius?
Yes.
Hmm.
Think of it like have you ever seen the movie Pocahontas?
Which
No,
version?
but I know what you're on about.
The original Disney version.
Yeah.
So you know that big tent that they're in when they
Yeah.
have those meetings? It's basically like that. It's like a nice open tent. They have their supplies of fire in the middle, and then a few supporting poles. It's pretty open room. So you can see each other in the room.
A tiki tent. That's what it's called.
Yeah, thank you. I just suck at names.
Well, I'm pretty sure Bowie's gonna be poking a bear pretty soon, but she's gonna turn around and just ask Darius. So, what's your first hours of being part animal like?
How do you feel your first few hours of being a rug will be like if you continue?
Fair point. Anyways, I feel like we both need to look out after that. I shouldn't even call her a child at this point. You saw how she was, especially now. But I'll try and get something done so that you don't have to suffer. We don't have to suffer the same fate as her. I hope that my ancestors would call upon us.
Yeah, I think we all do. Don't waste your time talking. You still look dead on your feet.
So do you.
Just lie down for a little bit.
Sometimes talking does make the pain go away. Sometimes pain that you can't even see or feel until you start talking about it.
I'm really referring to pain here. I can see your eyes. You look like you haven't slept in days.
Maybe. But yeah, probably right. Well, You know what to do. Just shake my shoulders in case something happens. And Boo's just gonna lay down.
Okay.
Shall I shake them in case I see Brooke coming too?
Yes, do it.
Alright. I'll use that in a second, Burb. Alright. After Boui lays down, what is Darius gonna do? Are you gonna stay in the tent or are you gonna leave it?
I'm gonna stay for the time being.
Okay. What is the child doing that
Yeah. She's just standing in the clearing, waiting for Kenneth and Brooke. You know, if like it's been like longer than, I don't know, like an hour and they're not back, she's of course gonna go back. But she's
Brooke is speedy horse.
soon. The trademark. She doesn't know that they're horse though. The Brooke is horse. And she's just kind of just pacing, I guess. She's not standing still. She doesn't want to stand still. She's just pacing back and forth, you know, holding her head because headache, migraine, fun times. She's not doing much.
Alright. Guess who comes barreling the fuck in? Here it's very quiet. You're not the first. You're one of the first ones to notice it. There's a few, centaurs, a few of the werewolves that notice this sound of someone screaming in the distance, and it progressively gets louder and louder
Slow down!
and louder as it gets closer to the settlement, and you just see a fucking warhorse come barreling through, jumping over one of the werewolves who was down on the ground. You see Kenneth hanging on for dear fucking life like that. Constantly yelling for him to stay down.
It's just kind of like, I don't know, just put herself in front of Brooke and just go, oh, whoa, slow down.
I like back and I'm like, okay.
Kenneth just falls and he just looks absolutely terrified. And he's just gonna like slowly just grab the ground, just like, oh god, what? No, never again, never again.
Alina is just gonna kind of like take a second, rub her eyebrows, and just go, Sylvanas and Maliki, guide me. Okay. What?
The wild type stone works.
I can see that. I know they work. I've used one. I used Kenneth's one.
I was just double checking.
By the god.
I'm just gonna stay on the ground forever. Ground and falling from midair. That's all I'm gonna do. Like, Kenneth is just mumbling to himself on the ground.
Sorry, I thought you could handle it.
Alina's just, she's like looking back to make sure that nothing. Okay, good news. You didn't bring half the bloody forest with you with your screaming. I was waiting for a predator. I thought a predator was chasing you or something.
Kit.
Yeah.
And Jessica.
Oh no.
Both of you are going to take 4 points of damage as you get smacked in the back of the head by a stick as Nahiri comes up behind you.
It was not my fault.
You
screamed all the way.
Screaming. You do not come barreling through my village like that again.
Sorry, I was trying to slow down.
I was gonna apologize. I am so sorry.
I've never ridden a horse before. I did not. That's not even. And he's just like mumbling.
Sorry, I tripped a few times. I shouldn't have been going that fast, honestly.
So first things first, I gotta teach Kenneth how to ride a horse. Good thing we have Gizmo. Secondly, Brooke. Fuck.
Hey guys, how's it going? Where's my mom?
Shush. We've all done it. Shut up. Secondly, Brooke, please Please check with your passengers before you go barreling full speed ahead in a forest.
I started out slower. He seemed to be fine.
Slow!
She-
That was not slow!
I'm sorry that war horses are fast!
I'm shocked you didn't feel me pulling out your hair!
Honestly, I was already in enough pain that I kind of just brushed it off.
You can see Mihiri rubbing her temples,
Same.
and she
Sorry.
points to the healer's tent and snaps her fingers. Doesn't say anything. She just looks at the two of you, snaps her fingers, and points to the tent.
He's gonna look at them. Go, both of you. Get yourself patched up. Don't disturb the other two because I'm pretty sure they're still in there.
I almost spilled water on my laptop.
And no screaming from either of you, or I'm going to drag you back to Quickburn via your earlobes. Now go.
Yes, ma'am.
Stop shaking first. That was terrifying.
Brooke just says, yes, ma'am. And then she just shuffles defeatedly over to the tent. It's like, I tripped, and then I tripped again, and then it wouldn't stop.
Kenneth,
And then
go on.
I
You have to lie
arrived
down.
here.
Kenneth, go. You have to lie down and be able to rest, and you'll get patched up.
He just nods and gets up, almost like his legs are pure shaking. Like he almost fell a couple times as he made his way over. Like his arms are spread out, trying to like keep him balanced,
Brooke.
like a drunk person would.
Brooke, bring Kenneth.
Brooke shuffles back and helps him.
Thank you. I did. She Alina just kind of good. I don't say anything, and just watches them walk, and she kind of just goes, idiots.
Kenneth now has a fear of riding on horseback.
Alina looks to Nivir and just goes, apologies. Those two, I should never have left them alone. I don't know what I expected from those two. They're like that a lot.
Horse Brooke 2.0.
She just gives a sigh, gives a nod to you, and then goes back to the group of werewolves and starts talking to them.
Alina glances back. Probably known that there's something that she shouldn't be involved with. I mean, she's like been part of their pack. She's not part of anything around here, so she's just gonna kind of take a few more steps away, so she's not at all gonna possibly listen in, because fucking perceptive motherfucker. And just kind of know the fact that they're all back. She'll be able to just kind of take a sigh of relief and just stand, really, just not really do anything, just calmly kind of pacing around, just trying to catch her breath from everything that happened and relax herself.
Give me just a second. Give me a second. I have to. There's a picture I need. Where the fuck did I put it? Fuck.
Hiya, Pink. Baby.
Why? I need to fucking go through my folders and organize. Oh my god.
Literally me as a D&D player. How many folders do you need? Yes.
I'm ashamed. Fuck it. You know what? Hold on. There we go. Okay. NPC pictures.
Ooh.
You see a female walk up to you. Her fur is green. It's like a different mixture of mosses. Her hair is basically different. It's basically vines, and you see different flowers blooming in her hair. She has like some reeds strewn over her antlers. And she doesn't really say anything to you, but she starts putting her hands over your wounds and she begins to heal you.
She kind of like takes a step back and goes, no, it's okay. I'm fine.
What language are you saying this in?
Sylvan. Because I'm guessing that they speak Sylvan. One of their languages they seem to still speak.
She takes a minute. She looks at you. You can tell she's trying to find words to say. And then she says in very broken Sylvan, like it's not her first language. She probably learned this a few years ago, and hasn't used it very often. And it's very broken. And she says, "Let help."
No, it's fine. I'll be able to just sleep it off. I always do.
She looks at you for a moment, not really sure what to say. Before she gives a bit of a sigh, and then a nod. She points to the flower in your hair, and then reaches into her hair and plucks a new one. She pulls the one out from behind your ear and then weaves it into your hair. The new one. The same type of flower.
She just thanks. You didn't have to.
She gives a smile and then a nod, and then she leaves, goes back to the healer's tent.
I thought she's just gonna just stand there still, just kind of pacing.
Oh wow. Alright, what are the two weirdos doing once you get to the tent? You walk in, you see Darius and Boui. Upon seeing them walk in, does Darius wake up Boui?
No. Hearing them running into camp screaming, I probably would have been standing by the doorway to tell them to shut up so they don't wake Boui.
Brooke didn't scream.
You were a catalyst for the screaming. Being late to the show.
As they're walking in, Kenneth's just keeping his head down. Like, he feels bad now because of because he was screaming, but at the same time, he couldn't help it. He was terrified.
Should have told me you were scared first.
What the fuck does slow down? Whoa. Hold on. Wait. Stop. Does Brooke not understand?
She's pretty dense.
You can't say it any clearer.
No, but
But no,
Brooke's
Kenneth
just gonna
doesn't say anything. He just keeps his head down. He feels guilty. He looks guilty, but at the same time, he also still looks scared as he's slowly coming back down to earth.
Yeah, Brooke looks fine, like a little kind of defeated, but at the same time, she kind of gets out of it real quick. Like, it wasn't my fault. Like, I tripped, and then you tripped again, and then I just kept going, and then I went, and then suddenly I was here, kind of type feel.
Well, reading the emotion of Kenneth, Darius will just look down and say, "Alright, turn up, find a bed. You're gonna be fine."
He just slowly nods. Where can I sit?
Not exactly crowded, is it? Pick a spot.
He just nods again and just slowly goes to sit down. His leg's still shaking a bit, and he just kind of wants to get some space away from Brooke, being like, she's going to kill me one of these days.
Maybe I will.
He doesn't say that, but he definitely thinks that at the moment.
Oh, Brooke doesn't say jack shit either. That was me, Buckaroo.
I don't know how to deal with you people sometimes.
I don't know how to
You're
deal with
the
this
one
either.
that made me barrel into camp. You're the one that described that happening. I mean,
Kit, you can't blame Peach. You know that was going to happen no matter what. Remember, you wanted freaking Penelope to jump into battle while pulling a cart.
It would have been cool though.
While pulling her only cart.
I was planning on cool. Never mind. Whatever. Let's just forget about it.
Kit,
Yeah.
we love you.
Love you
I'm
too.
just teasing you, Kit. It's
We're
fine.
teasing you. Love. All right. How you guys enter the tent and you sit down after talking with Darius? Where do you sit down or are you standing still?
Kenneth's sitting.
What about Boui? Or not Boui, goddammit, Brooke.
Oh yeah, Brooks sat down like immediately.
Alright, Kenneth is gonna take 33 points of healing. And Brooke is gonna take 31. Are the two of you still injured?
48 out of 52, so I'm fine.
45 out of 60.
You're gonna take 29 more, Brooke.
I'm alive.
After the healers help you, they don't really say anything. They just give you nods, do a quiet prayer in Sylvan, asking Sylvanas to give you a safe journey and asking that no harm come to you, all that, and then they leave, do whatever they were doing before. Oh my god, Bird.
What?
What are you two doing?
Kenneth is just relaxing. He's not moving from his spot until need be.
Brooke takes off the bandages on her hands because they're pretty banged up from that entire thing. Goes, kind of shoves them in like one of her pockets. I'll put new ones on later. Walks back out. I'm gonna go find Alina. Hopefully that isn't too hard.
She's outside where you left her.
Yep, just
I
barely
assume
moved.
that was-
She's just kind of pacing in the same area.
Okay.
Hey.
Hey.
Sorry about earlier, like, not now, earlier about the horse thing. Out in the temple. I shouldn't have hit you.
She like rubs the back of her head and just goes, probably deserve that.
Alina, don't say that.
She doesn't like roll her eyes, but she kind of just like looks to like the side. Oh really? I didn't.
Eventually you'll start saying it about things when it genuinely wasn't your fault. And yeah.
Look, Brooke, I definitely deserve that. I wasn't exactly myself.
Deserved it or not, I still feel like shit about doing it though, so there.
I'm not gonna argue. I don't have the strength to do that.
Yeah, that's another reason I came out here. Lena, go in the tent. Get healed, please.
Well, I'll be fine. You guys
Elena,
Yes?
you are getting healed.
You guys need a chance to rest and take a break. I'm just keeping an eye out.
Well, I'm currently feeling better right now, so how about I keep an eye out and you go in and get healed?
Or not. You got badly injured in that fight, and as much as I want to trust the werewolves around here, I also don't. And I'd rather keep an eye out.
Didn't get as badly hurt as the others, though. Just like how you can handle yourself more than I initially thought, I can handle myself more than you think.
Oh, I know you can. I'm not saying you can't handle yourself. I'm just. You use a lot of mana as well back then. Don't think I didn't notice.
What? No.
You also hit Darius. Don't think I didn't see that either.
Yeah. I was trying not to hit him. Didn't know what else to do at the time. I was just trying to help.
Well, here's my tip for you. Don't. We're your allies.
We're allies, but he still didn't listen to you about staying back, though.
And that's on them. They made that conscious decision. You also made the conscious decision to possibly do something to harm the allies. They're our friends. As much as I care for all of you guys, the last thing I want to see is accidental or purpose fighting. Your friendly fire already cost one life. Don't make it cost another.
Fuck. What were you planning that, you son of a... Oh. Brooke is silent. Kind of wide-eyed at that, actually. He's probably gonna die anyway.
What? Brooke. Repeat what you just said.
Do I need to repeat it? You clearly heard me the first time.
Oh. Okay, I was just making sure.
I did.
Go back to the tent, Brooke. I'm done talking to you.
Fine. Brooke kind of goes back to the tent. Once Brooke gets back to the tent, she gets some more bandages from out of her bag and puts them back over her hands. She seems like weird. She seems irritated as she does it and kind of, God, I'm a fucking idiot. Keep your mouth shut, Brooke. That's why your dad always told you. Don't say anything stupid, Brooke. Don't freaking piss people off, Brooke. Yeah, don't do that, Brooke. Fucking hell. Can't listen to them for once in my damn life.
The nature of what she's talking about is going to stop me from telling her to stuff a sock in it. So Darius just going to be content with glancing over from time to time.
In case it wasn't obvious before, you guys have the floor now, so just do whatever that you need to do.
as weird as this sounds and out of character for Kenneth, he's actually just going to just lay on his back and close his eyes and just look like he's sleeping for once in his life, just to relax and just try to go over everything that just happened in the past, like, half an hour. Well, not half an hour, like, hour and a half now, since it took half an hour for Brooke to draw.
I'm resting my legs quietly in the tent. I'm not gonna make a noise so I don't wake up Boui.
Do you guys want to do a time skip or something?
We
Yes,
should take a long
please.
rest in real time.
Yeah, stream's over. We're gonna take a long
Yeah,
rest.
sorry guys, bye.
I felt that in my soul.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
Yeah, honestly, we all need it, so.
This is a
We're
sleeping
gonna
stream
rest
now.
until they keep us out. Both Twitch and the Centaurs.
It is getting late in the day. The sun has already set. You can see the last bit of color going over the horizon. So it is. If anyone wants to take a long rest, you can.
Long rest time, yay!
Alina, with you being outside, after the werewolves finish consoling each other, they begin to carry the body out of the village. Once again, before they leave, Doll gives a quiet thank you to you before she follows them and leads them out of the village.
She returns like a respectful head nod. And once she sees that they're gone, she quietly slips into the medical tent and just sits down, but opposite, as far away as she can from Brooke. But doesn't make a sound. Tries not to make a sound.
Alright, what are the... Does everyone else take a long rest as well?
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm gonna take a walk first, but I'm not gonna do anything, so yes.
Alright. Are you doing anything special on your walk, or are you just walking around?
Just taking a walk.
Okay. Do you guys want to do a time skip?
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Seriously.
We've already discussed this, no.
What do you want me to do? Say you find a fucking flower that's growing on a rock? What do you want me to do?
Turn
Nothing.
him
You
into a
can,
snake.
you can make thousands. You can make thousands by doing a sleeping stream or take a long rest in real life.
No, we're not. This is
No webcam either, so it's just like silence for 8 hours.
We're gonna say it's okay, guys.
yeah, it's just
Every so often you just hear a really, really loud snore.
That'll be from me.
Yes, it would.
no.
Paige, I would like to DM you something.
Go ahead. 100%.
But no, it's like sometimes I could accidentally hear Peach through the wall when I'm on my couch.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird.
Apparently I snore.
Everyone
I
snores
mean, I
in
do
some
too.
way. And you would hear from me just constant, just shuffling around and then waking up every few hours, going, "What the fuck?" Back to sleep. What the fuck? Back to sleep. Because my sleep is fucked. I I don't really sleep.
And then
It's
you
more...
have cats screaming in the background.
Yeah, you just hear Pink. Oh god.
You know, I'm probably gonna regret this, but the way I set up my Roku, it's literally like taped to the bottom of my TV.
Oh.
It came with this really sticky thing to like set it somewhere to where it wouldn't move, so the only free space I had was the bottom of my TV.
Well, that's on you if it falls.
Yeah, it completely is. I mean, my parents put theirs on top of their TV, and they got a pretty thin TV. It's small, but it's thin.
Hmm.
What is Darius doing on his walk?
Walking, man. I'm just taking a walk, enjoying the scenery.
He's walking
Enjoying
and
the
strolling.
fresh nature air. I spent all day cooped up in a medicine that smells like brick and blood, the two most foul things in the world.
What are you talking about? Blood on top of blood on top of blood doesn't smell good to you?
Aromatherapy is not blood.
It is now.
Iron.
My favorite smell. I'm joking. I don't know what you want me to do here, JT. Throw me a bone.
Nothing. I'm just saying. I take a walk and then take a long rest. Not
Okay.
everything has to be for a reason.
I didn't hear you
Peach.
say walk and then long rest. I thought you were wanting me to do something for your walk. So I was just like, couldn't think.
No.
You
I'm
know
not gonna
he
do that to
likes
you. I'm just
fucking
taking a
with
walk.
ya.
True, but that's not one of the times I was doing that. I can do that enough during silence and that starts back up by saying, hey, it's okay, you're gonna laugh. When in truth, there's no encounter planned.
Okay. Time skip. It's the next day. Everyone's awake. Hooray!
Woo!
You all had a
Oof.
long rest.
Yay.
Alrighty. The question is, what was that religion check for? Oof.
Oh yeah. So during the night, it's not really a dream. It's just more of a feeling type thing. You hear your dreams are constantly filled with the sound of your family members talking to you, praising you for protecting those around you and being such a good warrior. And you feel like a constant pressure on your body, like someone's holding you and hugging you.
Oh boy. So that's it?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
You wake up and it's actually Brooke strangling you to death in her sleep.
No. Nah.
Friendly fire.
Friendly fire.
All right, you're all awake. You're all healed, well rested, mostly.
Your beast blood keeps you from resting. Skyrim.
Ooh.
Nah. Oh, Leah's gonna just wake up and she's just gonna kind of just sit there, putting her head against, I don't know, a pole or something,
Mm-hmm.
not doing much. Just waiting for everyone else to wake up.
Well, Boui is going to wake up, and immediately she's just gonna stand up, take her head garment out of her hair, and then place it on a pillow, and then just start praying once more.
Brooke wakes up as well, and she'll see Alina. She's not going to look in her direction. She's actively avoiding her eyesight.
Kenneth's just staring at the ceiling.
That's a nice ceiling.
He's not a morning person. He's not a night. He's just a person. He doesn't really know what to really do in the mornings. That's why he's always on the roof. He's awkward when people first wake up. Because when you don't sleep, it's weird to understand. Oh, yeah. There's a drowsiness when people wake up. How long should I wait before I talk to them? I don't know. That's why he's always on the roof or by himself. It's a social interaction he's not able to really comprehend too well.
When would you say Darius wakes up, JT?
Probably pretty early, normal times.
Alright. Well, Jessica, I'm gonna DM you.
Oh boy.
Beer.
Oh no.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
Can Boui do her thing? Because I did change the spell list. Or her Bowie's spell list for a bit.
Yeah, if you want to go ahead and heal people, use your thing, do it.
Hey. So, once Bowie's, done praying and whatnot, she's actually just going to lift her ears forward, and she never does this. And she's just going to ask someone, who's Darius? Like, she's just gonna ask out loud.
I'll get up pretty early, and I just like, he went that way.
I
Well-
silently raised my hand from the tent that I'm inside.
Sorry, I meant he is that way. I'm sorry. My brain is. Listen, my brain is fried outside of the game right now.
He didn't leave.
Yeah,
I know he didn't leave. My brain is fried. I say he's right there.
And Kenneth?
Kenneth's just on the bed, like, if you're paying close enough attention. Actually, can I ask everybody to roll for perception on Kenneth?
Sure.
DM, is that allowed?
I think their passive perception would be good enough.
Okay.
20.
Well,
I tapped
anyway.
it out already.
At one point, as Kenneth...
Hey, JT, well, wanna take your passive?
That's what we call getting fucked hard by the bot.
You know what?
Anyway.
I half expected JT to leave the server.
I didn't even mean to do that, but that was perfect timing for me to misclick.
Okay, so Buddha notices. And
Duality
Alina
of man.
notices.
Natural 20 and
others-
natural 1. No in between.
So,
If you want to
Alina,
use
Alina.
passive perception, you can.
No, Brooke's being Brooke right now. She's not gonna notice.
anyway, for those who want to notice, as you see Kenneth just staring at, like, the ceiling, you just ever so slightly just see his feathers move and he just, like, freezes. Like, he just stops moving as his eyes get slightly like, oh, okay. And I'm guessing one of them glows?
Yeah, your blue eye glows slightly.
And then, like, 2 seconds later, he just sits up and not saying a word, trying to register what he just heard.
Kenneth? You okay?
Maybe? Tell me not to overthink, because I'm starting to overthink.
Don't overthink, please.
Okay, let's just say we might have a visitor speaking to the 5 of us very soon.
What?
Well, I gotta make this quick. Darius, your hand. Kenneth, your talons.
He just hesitantly gives it to her. Okay.
I remove my glove and hold out my hand.
Ooh.
What? What?
Ooh.
That timing was amazing.
What was that?
I think it was JT's mother.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay, that's enough.
Boo. Anyways, Boo is actually going to kneel down with both of their, hands in her paws, and she's actually going to start speaking in a language that no one else understands. It's actually her original tribal language, and she's casting Remove Curse on both of them. And then, like right behind them, there's like a specter of someone, like a specter of another tabaxi, except this time this person is equipped with a mishmash of weird armor, weird weapons, everything. And you can't even see their face because of all of it. And they're just, caressing their cheeks one by one until they eventually vanish, as Remove Curse is casted upon both of them. And that's both of my 3rd level spell slots. What does the Remove Curse do? And is it effective?
What does remove curse do, Burb?
Let's see. At your touch, all curses affecting one creature or object ends. If the object is cursed magic item, its curse remains, but the spell breaks its owner's attunement to the object and it can be removed or discarded. I'm trying to basically remove the lycanthropy from them.
You succeed.
Hey.
Does that change anything with the snake bracelets?
Nope.
It says all curses affecting one creature or object ends. So oof.
It's not a curse. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba.
Well, that's a big oof.
As soon as things calms down, Kenneth just mutters under his breath, "This morning can't get, can it?" Wait, don't say that. Never mind.
Mhm.
Well, upon completion, he's just gonna very quietly mutter, "Thank you for that. It means a lot that you do so.
Wait, what did you say?
It means a lot that you do so."
You should really thank my ancestors for that one. I believe he was my great. I forgot the generations, but he helps all of us in our time of need, especially the ones who are afflicted with curses. The stuff that he wears are all items that he died with, so you should really be thanking him for that.
They act through you. You're not nothing.
Thank you.
Nonetheless, blessings be upon them all. Of whom, I'm not sure.
Lisa's just gonna stand up and smile and look to Boui and just go, "Good job for knowing that."
All that's left is to take care of me, and that's gonna be in the next morning because he needs time to rest.
You got time. Trust me, one day isn't bad. We should count ourselves very lucky the fact that the previous night was the full moon. We missed out on it.
Extremely lucky.
Still, do all 3 of yourselves a favor and don't take this at all for granted.
Yeah.
You don't know how lucky you guys are, the fact that you got a chance to get rid of this as quickly as you could.
get rid of one thing, another thing happens. Yeah, I do appreciate this, Boui. Right now, my nerves are on end. I'm sorry.
Yeah. But at least now we know we need to be better prepared, specifically with our weaponry.
As much protection as I
I-
can give you, I cannot do everything.
Yeah.
Especially against lycanthropes. If they're like that one before, they're not going to target me. They're going to make sure that the fact that everyone else is targeted first. And I'd rather have a repeat of yesterday.
Look, whatever happens, if anybody gets injured and I'm left alive, you have full permission to kill me.
That's not my point.
I know it's not your. That's my point. Because I don't know what's gonna be happening. I don't know anything. I just know apparently we're gonna be smoking with soon, and I. Sorry, Elena.
You're fine. Just, again, thank you, Boui, for knowing this, and even if it's too late for me, thank you for being able to help the others, including yourself when you can.
Yeah.
At this rate, I've accepted my fate, but at least the others now have a chance.
And in case if we were too late, you can still help other people.
That's what I'm trying to do.
So, they want to be a werewolf. What should I do? Is there anything that I should do, like, extra trimmings on the fur or whatnot?
No. One, if you feel pressure in the back of your head, ignore it. Two, you probably all start smelling it, that weird wet dog smell. Yeah, that's the smell of other werewolves. You get used to it after a bit.
I'm pretty sure I could just... Wait. Can someone hand me a pillow?
Here you go.
Okay. Booey's just going to take the pillow, fold it to make it thicker, and then put her face in front of it. I still smell the wet dog smell. Damn it.
Yeah, it's not something you can wash off. It kind of just follows you wherever you go.
Kenneth is actually gonna chuckle at this. Despite being very stressed, he's chuckling.
Give me a moment and let me just, she's actually going to just pull the pillow down to her mouth and just...
Alina puts her hand over, just goes, "Don't laugh. It's No, I had a different.
Sorry.
This was. Let's see. How did I react being a werewolf versus you? You screaming into pillow. I run away from home. About the same reaction. Got it.
Well, Booey's just gonna put the pillow back on the bed and just be like... At least I only have a day of this, so I can't be complaining much.
It's fine. You have a right to complain. I've been complaining for a year to myself. Over a year now.
Now the real question is my taste amplified?
Did Boui not use the first one herself?
I only have 2 spell slots.
So take a long rest and then the next one.
Yeah.
Also, Peach echoing.
Oh well.
Oof.
Let's see. Amplified taste. No, not really.
Well, damn. I was hoping that it would, make our rations taste better, but oh well.
I don't know. Maybe I'm used to the taste of rations because. Oh god, the echo is so bad.
Oof.
It's like a speech jammer.
Oh my god, that is a blast from the past.
She just kind of just. Well, I guess I'm just kind of better tasted with rations just because of my living conditions for 2 months. Yeah. Look, consider yourself very lucky. I lived in an abandoned barn for 2 months.
Yeah.
Which is probably why I looked skinnier than I should have when I first met you guys. Now I think about it, yeah, the only thing I ate was once, maybe twice a week was rats. Yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just looking at spectators chat, but
Brooke speaks up. I'm glad you're doing better now.
Who, me?
Yeah.
Better. No, not better. It's getting worse, but
I mean, like, eating-wise, you've gained weight in a good way.
yep. Now I think about it, if I'd been any longer, I probably would have stopped death in probably about a month. So let's go into a cheerier topic about the fact I was going to stop to death in a barn and no one would have known I was there. Anyway, Kenneth, what's going on with you? Who's visiting us?
Take a guess.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. That's all you have to say.
Yeah.
Right.
What should we do to prepare for this? Do we walk away from here? Do we stay here? Do we I don't know what to do.
Probably should leave first. I don't really know these.
We go back to the end, hang a bunch of streamers, and say happy birthday?
No.
I want to die, but not like that.
I think we should just start heading back and either get to the inn and get into a bedroom, or hope that happens on the way back when we're not in the middle of town. I think that's the last thing we need.
Yeah.
I don't know about these people's religion, and I think the last thing they want to see is somebody with a god.
Trust me, that's the last thing I want to see.
Well, looks like there's a choice in the matter in this, right? So we should probably get going.
Yeah, look, that sounds like a good idea.
And with that, Alina's just gonna kind of make sure she's got everything.
I can't stop looking at the image in spectators chat. It's so weird.
Stop it!
Help!
oof.
And as Alina's just gonna leave, before she's packing up ready to leave, she's gonna look back to Boui and just go, again, thank you. To you and your ancestors.
Yeah. I'll make sure to give them your thanks and everyone else's.
You and they did what I could not. So thank you. And you've made yourself and the other two achieve what, at this rate, is too far out my grasp to achieve.
There's always a possibility. Who knows? I mean, this world's full of magic and whatnot. Apparently gods. So anything's possible at this point.
Possibly, but I don't know. It just keeps getting stronger, and the more it gets stronger, the less I can fight, and the more I feel like it's going to eventually. I may be winning battles, but at this rate, I'm gonna lose this war. So just keep them safe if anything happens.
Yeah.
Thank you. And she just leaves.
Oof. I want Boui to say something, but oof. My brain. Why?
Oof.
My brain is big oof. Why are you doing this to me? I swear I can roleplay. Mousy can tell you guys, okay? Just
All I know is Kenneth is gathering all of his things. He's ready to make a beeline anywhere away from people.
So, Kenneth, that visitor of yours, the god thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hmm.
At least we were told in advance.
At least we were told in advance.
I'm so sorry. I was not planning this at all.
It's fine. But I'm not exactly fine with the concept of gods. So I guess I'd best stay out of this. I'll just visit the stables and check on an inventory. We should have stocked those things.
He said he was going to meet with all 5 of us. I don't know if it's best not to have you there or not. Just if he happens to appear or send whatever and you're around, please don't piss him off. Please, for the love of everything, don't piss him off.
I can't control my mouth, and you know that.
I know. Apparently, I couldn't control my hands, and that's how I ended up in this mess. But please, at least try.
In my opinion, it's just better to be honest about your opinions rather than just to lie. It's good to show your true nature to someone rather than just hide behind it.
I mean, I see where you're coming from, and I completely agree. Just please be careful.
I'll try for you guys.
Yes, it would mean a lot to me.
Hello?
Hello?
This is nice water.
Lovely.
But sadly, it's not good ass leaf water.
You know what else is good water? This.
You know what else is good water?
Yes. Water from a
Brook.
crumpled up water bottle. Yes.
Some other good version of good water is Brook.
Kit, please off your camera. Please, it's gonna start lagging my computer.
Mm-hmm. Same.
Sorry, it just I have so many tabs open, it lagged my computer like a fuck ton.
Alright. So you're all heading back to the village?
To Quickburn? Yeah, we're all heading back to Quickburn.
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Well, the few that have interacted with you bid their goodbyes to you, wish you safe travel, well wishes, and all that. Right before you leave.
And so when Elena just says, back to them, just, take care of yourselves and Savannah's guide you guys. She gives like a small kind of like bow curtsy kind of combination and just kind of and leaves.
All right.
And we're on the road back.
On the road again!
I was thinking that too.
I was about to say it, dang it.
It was a mistake to follow the roads of r/forcefully grasp, but oh well.
Firmly grasp.
Yeah.
Firmly.
Complete grasp.
All right.
So yeah, we're just walking on the road, and Alina is keeping her distance from Brooke.
Brooke's
Give me
doing
a
the same.
second. Give me a second. My laptop is being a piece of shit.
I feel that.
Also feel that.
I'll be right back. Gotta take my medicine real quick.
Honestly, welcome to our small mini intermission. Please use the bathroom if you need to. Get some water. Stay hydrated.
I'm actually gonna do it.
Take your
got to.
meds.
Yeah.
So welcome to Calamus Intermission, Part 1.
Remember,
Ah!
sponsor us. Do it.
Please. How does vibe? Ah,
Yeah.
Jaius Tius.
Yes.
How you vibe?
I don't know. How do you vibe?
Are the vibes good or the vibes bad?
What do you think?
You give off not Eldritch Horror vibes, that's pipe, but you give off entity vibes.
That's a pretty ampersand answer.
You know what vibe I am right now? That
Oh.
water bottle vibe.
Oh. Do you know what vibe I am in right now?
Your profile picture?
Blanky.
Blanky.
Warm blanky.
My vibe is the Pringle at the very bottom of the container that I can only fit my hand in because I'm tiny. Also,
Well.
I misplaced the Roku remote, and now I'm scared that I'm going to accidentally step on it somehow.
No.
Oh, that was loud.
I'm back.
Please,
Um,
please, no.
Welcome back.
Welcome
Ow.
back.
Kids just hyperventilating. Don't worry.
I got
Very
it.
loudly hyperventilating, may I add.
How loud is that?
Very.
What?
I got.
It's
I
very loud.
got
Oh my
10
god,
feet
I
down.
actually can fit my hand inside a Pringles can.
I didn't realize how loud that was. How is that so loud? Good lord.
I don't know.
And down to 1% you go.
It's quieter than I normally am. Am I loud right now? Am I like really loud?
Very.
What the heck? I'm like my mic's away from my
I
face
can
and I'm talking quietly.
I can tell that you're talking quieter than normal, but it's definitely loud.
Is it louder than usual? That is so weird.
Okay, I think I got it set to a good
Yes,
volume.
everyone's back for now.
Yeah, I think so.
Cool.
I guess if he knows though.
Hello.
Oh, this is fine.
Hello,
It's me. Anyway.
Mario.
You can't
It's
get DMC'd
me,
up.
Ariel.
It's me, Luigi.
I hate you.
Ah!
Can't get DMC'd if you just mix all of them in one.
Oh
I
god.
hate
Anyway,
all of you.
I hate me
We
too.
hate ourselves too.
All right, give me a second.
As time
The
goes
whole
on,
thing
it's
is who we're
becoming
gonna hate the most by
increasingly-
the end of this episode. I vote
probably
me.
Brooke.
I vote me.
I mean, have you heard what Brooke said the past two this session and the last session? Oh god.
I mean, I'm not saying anything.
I'm not saying no, I am saying things because she's my character and I could have stopped her if I wanted to.
You see, it's my character, but I can't stop it.
Yay.
So yeah, I vote me.
Yeah. As time goes on, it's
Hey.
becoming increasingly more apparent that I need a fidget toy of some sort because the random objects at my tray table are not sufficing
Are
me.
you guys ready to continue?
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Holy fuck! When did you get so loud, JT?
We literally were just having this conversation.
I
Well, I
thought
was
it was
just
about
talking
me.
near the mic because you guys always don't hear what I say.
Oh boy.
Just gonna turn you down a little bit. Okay.
Okey-dokey.
All right. Well, as you guys are walking, Mr. Birdman, the Kenneth, not the Burb in the call, the Birdman, the other one.
Okay, good.
The walking bird.
The walking bird,
The walking
not the sitting
avian.
bird.
The walking avian.
You feel your body go cold, like achingly cold, and your body it becomes stiff to move and becomes a little bit painful. You freeze up and find it difficult to move. The feathers on the back of your neck stand up, like they just raise up quickly. So do the feathers along your head, your arms, and your back. Like every feather on your body stands up. Very, very noticeable. Your blue eye
Guys.
your blue eye begins to glow bright enough for even you to see it's glowing. You feel the familiar present pressure at the back of your head, except this time it grows. It begins to like envelop your whole head. It's like a very numb, dull pulling. It hurts for a split second, and then everything goes numb. You don't feel anything. You don't even realize what has happened until you begin to speak and you hear yourself speaking even though they're not your own words. Um would anyone have responded to what Kenneth was saying?
Yeah, they would have whipped around instantly to look at what was going on.
Kenneth?
Brooke, don't get too close now.
Ma, I'm just... Hey, are you okay?
Hear Kenneth speak. However, his voice is a bit mixed with someone else's voice. It sounds like three people talking at once, with Kenneth being one of those people. And you hear them say, "Oh, do calm down. I'm not here to harm anyone."
Then what are you here for?
I've been asked to answer any questions that any of you might have. So, what are your questions?
The temple we were in. That weird life, death thing, and... No, that's not what my question is.
I'm not a genie who's gonna twist your words down. I'm not gonna. If you ask the wrong question, I'm not gonna allow you to not. I'm not going to allow you to not ask another question. If you have a question, then say it.
It's not even pertaining to the temple, really, now that I think about it. Do you know who the woman with the sunken in eyes is?
You must be more specific if that is your question.
The werewolf that we fought. There was... And then before that, the centaur as well. There was someone clearly controlling them or behind the scenes of what happened. I met her. And I pull out my sketchbook and show the drawing I have of her.
You see Kenneth's body move forward and he grabs the sketchbook from you and he looks at it, inspects it closely, and then hands it back to you. I do not know who this woman is.
Is he lying?
Roll insight.
Even though he's taking over my body, can I also roll?
Sure.
Or because I don't know what the limitations of being possessed are.
Yes, you may roll insight, Jessica.
I do
Dirty
have
20.
Zone of Truth.
You do have zone of truth. You are absolutely correct.
But should I waste it now? No, not now. Damn.
Mm.
He is telling the truth.
All right. I see.
Jessica.
Hmm.
For a brief moment, Kenneth can feel the pulling at his brain lessen a bit. However, he is still being controlled, still being possessed, basically. However, this is giving you enough time to ask your questions.
Fuck, where do I begin?
I will
Ever so quick-
hold on to that.
Oh.
Do anyone else want to ask a question before this nutcase goes off?
I'm trying to think.
I'm
a
actually
second.
thinking.
Yeah, so am I.
Yeah.
Can I ask one while they're thinking?
Yes. One.
As soon as he feels like this thing lift off, all he's going to quickly say, so he doesn't end up getting cut off in any way. How are you related to the women in the mural?
This is actually quite funny. For a moment you see, it's like Kenneth is having a conversation with himself. You hear Kenneth's voice, overlapping the other two voices, asking the question, and then a moment later you see Kenneth himself roll his eyes at himself. I will answer that question in a moment. I believe your friends have their questions as well. I don't think I've ever met a Kenku who has so many questions.
Elias.
All that could possibly be heard in his head is, sorry.
Oh no, go on.
Sorry.
No, you go. No, you go.
Oof.
No, that's all he's saying.
Oh. Elias gonna just speak up a little bit and just kind of take a, not really step forward, but kind of like, I guess like a bit more asserted. Those creatures that we've been fighting, the centaur and the werewolf. We were told that there are more of them. Is it just here, or is it spreading?
By here, do you mean Calamus?
Well, this area of Quickburn, but yes.
You will meet more as you travel.
And I'm guessing, if you know, the way that werewolf was made with drain the blood, that's not the only way they're made, right?
When he died, I received, I guess you could say, a written record of his life, or at least his last living moments. He was dead long before you killed him. Or he wished he was. He had the majority of his blood drained from his body slowly and over time due to his quick healing. And as his blood was being drained, he had blood being pumped into him. Blood that was not his own, that slowly corrupted him.
Okay, so my theory was indeed correct. She kind of like just kind of like not so much steps back, but kind of just like looks towards like the other three to see if they have any questions.
I do have a few, but it might all be linked to nothing. So
If you have them, then ask them.
you already know about the altar and the temple that we were at. But what about the runes at the top of the stairs? I recognize them to be some kind of ritual casting with the werewolf blood. And I assume it's some kind of teleportation thing, considering there was a woman there that disappeared. I just want to know where that leads to.
I don't know. I'm not the one who made it. I saw it through his eyes, but I do not know where it goes or who made it. But it seems that you are correct and that it is some kind of teleportation circle.
Wait,
Boo's just gonna keep her insults to herself and just remain quiet.
Thank you.
Oh, come
I-
on.
I bring back out my sketchbook and I flip to the page with the drawing of the circle on it. The rune was smudged out. Do you know what it actually was?
He looks at it for a moment. His eyes going over each rune. You can see, most likely that's what he's doing as his eyes are going in a circle as he looks at all the runes. That is an old language, or rather not a language, how old spell that not many living people know anymore. I do not know. No, I know the rune. I will not give it to you.
I see.
Leah's gonna just
You see.
Go on.
Go ahead.
No, you go first.
You go first.
Fuck. Fine. Leah's like I have to like think you for a bit and just that werewolf, the one we fought. I've been bitten before. I know what it feels like, how it usually should feel like. When it bit me a second time, well, first time for it, but second time for me, it felt different, but it explained I was immune. But I know the bite was different in some way. Why? What did that do? What could it have done?
It could have turned you into what it was. Putting it lightly.
And how much time would someone have?
Can you specify that question a bit?
If someone got bitten,
That's me, not him.
Oh, if someone got bitten, how long would they take? How long would they have to get cured before it consumes them? Pretty much.
I do not know. However, these two, he motions to himself and then to Darius, they will be fine.
She just nods her head and just stays silent.
I always knew you were the broody type. He looks at Darius a bit. Have you not have any questions?
I hardly want to talk over my compatriots, or do I? Why do you torment Kenneth the way you do? Was the crime really that bad?
What do you mean by torment?
I believe you know, and you just want me to say it.
It seems I do want you to say it.
You made him immortal and tore him away from everything he loves. Now he's on a goose chase for something neither of you know where. He's on a goose chase searching for something that neither of you know the location of. All for 2 knives.
Doesn't say anything at all. He just looks at you for a moment and then turns back to the rest.
So much for answering all our questions, eh?
Hold on. What was Kenneth's question before?
He was asking about the lady who was in the mural, and he was going to then further that up with the lady who was wearing the same dress. And then the symbol. He had 3, kind of quick ones.
Mm-hmm. All right. He uses your mimicking ability, and he mimics your own voice, and says your question again. Regardless of how this may seem to the five of you, I have had no part in this. The woman in the mural is someone who... Shut the fuck up, Ice Maker!
It's the ice maker this whole time.
Oh, God, the
I said
BBG!
it's the BBG.
Oh, God!
Jinx.
No, Texas. I'm gonna become Texas at the end of this. I hate myself.
The
Continue.
woman in the mural, her name is Rokta. She was the original goddess of death.
Is the silence for me to respond, or
I don't know.
I'm
Alina-
still trying to figure out when I'm able to respond and when I'm not able to respond.
You're able to. You're able to respond. Just not when he's talking.
Okay. So then, ever so quietly, Kenneth then asks, he's making sure that Zahor's done talking before he says anything. Then, what about the lady in the same dress?
He lets out a long breath. Like, he took a deep breath and then he just exhaled, and it just took a bit to come out. The woman that had the same dress was most likely one of her followers or priestesses when she was still a goddess.
Still. I... Being apart from Boui, but seeing the fact that I actually do follow gods, it doesn't take much to the fact that it takes a lot to kill a god, or to remove a god. You said, and aren't you the god of life and death?
I'm gonna interrupt really quick, thank you, because that was my next question.
So, where is this Rokta?
You have met her already before. When she was pushed out of Calamus, she fled to one of the only places she knew we could not follow.
Can I roll an intelligence check to figure it out?
Yes.
See if I can
Can
figure
I
it out.
also roll?
Yes, if you want to roll intelligence, anyone can.
I'm pretty sure Bowie is able to piece this together.
Yeah, I feel like I just don't want to like
Like-
instantly piece it together with just all roleplay.
Yeah, I
if you
know.
what
I
mean.
already have an idea.
19!
But I'm just checking. 19!
Nice.
Hey?
18.
Does Bowie or Darius want to roll?
Yeah, sure, why not?
No.
Fuck, what? What is it?
Too many
Okay,
things
3,
start with int.
8. But oh well. Oof. I guess she doesn't know this time.
After he says, the one place, she just kind of just goes, Magia. It's got to be.
And
You
paying
only play-
attention.
We've already met.
Sorry.
Wait. You guys
What was
know...
Bowie saying?
Go on.
The only place without magic. The only place where people can't reach.
That brings up
Elena, you don't think it's...
I think it's who?
You said we've met her before already. Who's someone that we've all met in Magia?
Is she
Good one.
gay?
I'm not answering that question.
No, because
I'm sorry. I had to put it.
hang on. No, I have a question. How long ago was it?
Is
The
it
only women that I can
something?
think of was the baker lady as well as the sailors.
No, hang on. How long ago was
No.
it when she left Calamus?
Thousands of years ago.
And when did
That
Magia?
would be enough time to fall into obscurity.
And when did Magia start to lose magic? Everyone died.
Same time.
Lena, everyone, we were sent here
To find
by the
Aquafina.
king of Magia.
I hope death does not reach you.
I hope the queen? He said that.
Bingo.
The one time I knew my mimic would come in good, so you're actually going to hear Kenneth mimic that. Please, can I have this, please?
No, you're able to tell that it's Kenneth because the two other voices that are mixing together are pushed to like the background, and Kenneth's voice is brought to
So
the foreground.
our original objective was in vain,
No.
but good thing that we weren't,
no.
gonna do that anyways, I guess.
Hang on. So, can Discord please stop cutting out for 2 fucking seconds? Holy shit.
I truly
No.
sorry.
No, hang on. Why would she, a goddess, want to send us to a very magical place she belonged to get something to bring back? Something to bring.
She can't. Oops, sorry.
No. If I remember what Oratory told us, the eggs, the aquafinium, it's powerful. Extremely powerful with magic. So, you go to a place, you bring back something powerful and magical to a place that doesn't have magic, you create a reaction.
Goddess of death?
Well, you create such a huge reaction with magic.
When she left Calamus and went to Magia, she sapped every ounce of magic
Why is this?
it was not nearly enough. Every time someone is born with magic in that country, it is almost immediately sapped away by her. Every time a new queen is crowned, she leaves her old husk behind and takes control of the new one.
I have 2 questions. Just saying whenever
You're able to ask him
time
that.
is available. So, if none of us have been to Calamus, why are my daggers in Calamus? Or the daggers in Calamus?
Say that question again?
I've never been to Calamus. For as much as I can remember, I don't see it mentioned anywhere in the book. How are the daggers in Calamus?
Saying that you
What'd you say?
experience
You
is
cut
written
out.
down in your book. Not everything you experience is written down in your book. Let me tell you a story. She was always the curious type. She always wanted more answers, always more questions when those previous questions were answered. And in the end, she always wanted more power. Rokta was my sister once. My biological sister.
Sorry.
My biological sister is what you would call her. I used to have a sister and 2 brothers. She murdered my youngest brother, Venicy. I'll put that in the chat in a second. She murdered Venicy. You see, Zettel was not always the god of shadows and assassins. Our brother was the original god of assassins. When he died, Zettel took his role, and when we stripped my sister of her godly powers and drove her away, I became the god of life and death.
Okay, so there goes my next question. So that works.
You, I believe, have already found her original was hers. She was somebody that people could go to in their time of need. If they were dying, they would be healed, or as healed as they could be. And if they passed, they were buried with the most care. Seems her followers are now using her sacred temples as workshops.
And I'm guessing those are workshops to create what we fought. And then some.
You see him nod.
Bowie's trying really hard to keep all of her insults to herself.
Do it. You won't.
Please
No.
don't.
Please do it.
This is
Please
for the
don't.
party. This is for the party.
Man.
But you can tell that she's physically agitated.
Seeing that Boui looks physically agitated, she's just gonna kind of look to the group and then kind of look to Kenneth slash
Zahor.
yeah, my brain, I was like, I had Zell in my head, but I knew it wasn't. I was just like, wait, hold up. Zahor, just say, well, as much as this has been a pleasure talking to you, I think it's about time we started to end this meeting, in my opinion.
I believe I have one more question to answer. He's going to turn and look back at Darius. You asked why I torture him so much. Those daggers are extremely important to my brother and I. It's the only thing that can kill her. My brother, Venicy's soul, is trapped inside one of those daggers. And the one that I'm currently possessing stole them many, many years ago. That is why. So, yes, the punishment is equal to the crime.
All he hears in the very back of his head is, I'm so sorry, I didn't.
I'm just gonna dip my head in appreciation and thank him for his honesty.
He gives a nod. I bid you farewell for now.
Wait. Before you go, can you at least give me an idea where to look for these, please? I really want to return them to you.
You don't get an answer. You feel the coldness leave your body, and that rigid, hard feeling goes away, and you are able to control your body once again.
Thank you for your time.
He stumbles a bit forward as that happens.
Alina's gonna go forward and just kind of catch him in case he's about to fall. Hey, you. Breathe, Kenneth, a second. Take a second to breathe. Catch your breath.
I'm okay. I'm okay.
Are you sure?
No.
Thought so. Kenneth, take a moment. Just question: how heavy is Kenneth? Second time I've asked him.
He's like
everything
he's like 130 pounds.
He's
Plus the
128
stuff.
with everything on him.
Yeah.
128 with everything on him.
Alina kind of like puts his arm like around her shoulder and just goes, and just kind of like not so much lifts him up, but kind of just carries him, but not at the same time, still letting him walk, but holding him upright.
He's definitely appreciating that. And as I guess they're moving, he turns to Darius. Thank you for that question.
Don't mention it. It's something I've been wondering about, weighing in my mind just as much as yours.
At least now we both got the answer.
I was about to lose my cool there.
I noticed. That's why I said we should end the meeting.
Sorry about that.
Don't be sorry.
Oh,
I was
just-
getting agitated too.
We're all just fucking pawns in their own game of war.
I guess you could say it's a battle for Calamus.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Oh my god. Alina's gonna look to Kenneth and
But
just
guys,
say,
can
"Go on."
we just first talk about how the only quote I have from the Queen out of the entirety of the first episode
I
is,
know.
I hope death does not reach you. And yet his patron god is the god of life and death.
Get fucked.
Wow.
And what makes it so much better is I know for a fact Peach did not have that planned for him to become a warlock.
Yep. Alina's gonna look to Kenneth though, say, "Hey, do you think you can walk or no, or do you how fatigued do you feel?"
I'll be fine if you just give me a minute.
Look, I want to get back, so I'm not gonna give you a minute. And she's just pretty much just pick him up.
Oh.
She has the strength to do
He
so.
quickly clings to her. His eyes widen and he clings to her. Oh, okay, this is a thing now.
A lot better than riding Brooke, that's for sure.
Definitely.
Boui doesn't know that. Fuck. Boui doesn't know that. I
No.
can't do that.
I've seen that line now. A lot better than Ryder and Brooke.
Kenneth's just now like, how many times have you guys picked me up at this point?
Look,
This is
Kenneth,
ridiculous.
Kenneth, you're light. I can pick you up fine.
Yeah, I know. Birds have hollow bones.
That and
Yes.
she just jokingly chuckles, werewolf.
And don't eat, so... Anyway, I've never once wanted to figure out how to time travel and kill myself in the past more. Why did I have to take those daggers? Especially now knowing what their significance.
Well, you didn't know at the time, and that was what, 500 years ago? And now
More.
look, you messed up, but you didn't know how badly you messed up. And now
I hope I didn't.
I doubt you did know what you were doing. I'm sure you didn't know. You don't seem like someone who would do that, Kenneth. So,
I
let's get you
appreciate
back. I'll carry you back, because, again, you're not that heavy. I can carry you fine.
Again, I just needed a few moments. You know
Well,
how weird it is having your body not move on its own?
Actually, yes, I kind of do.
I realized what I said after that.
But, still. You just got possessed, to put it lightly, and I don't know how much physical strain they put in your body, so I'll just carry you home.
He just sighs and just kind of like relaxes. You know what? I'm not gonna this.
It's like, I guess it's like she's carrying him bridle still, I guess is the best way to say it. Like, one hand under like the
Pretty
legs,
much.
one hand under the legs, one hand like over, like holding him up.
Here comes the bride.
Hey, I mean, as my mother once said, he's getting married?
But And now, the question is, to find those daggers and return them. The better question is, how do we kill a god?
With the daggers.
We'll find those first.
Better question is, what the hell have we got ourselves into?
Well, we didn't know.
Being friends with me. That's what.
Because
Oh my
remember,
god, I'm sorry.
The question of how to kill a god is the same thing as how to kill my ancestors. Take out the people who believe them.
that is true. And from what it looks like, they're all here in Calamus. So it looks like we're hunting some goddess of death worshippers now.
Wait, Boui, you're able to mend things, right?
It takes a long time, but yes.
It's still. How good are you with fabric?
What do you need mending?
Alina, can you put me down for a second?
Yep.
And so as soon as he's down, he's gonna reach into his bag and he's gonna pull out the cloak that had the symbol on it. Yes, it's old and raggedy, but if we need to get into somewhere, and he's gonna show her the cloak.
That stupid thing actually comes in handy. Oh my god.
You
It's
wonder why I'm a hoarder.
It's gonna take more than a week for me to do this, especially if I'm using all of my downtime.
I can attempt to help.
Hmm.
I don't sleep. That gives us more time.
Maybe. But yeah, I could probably do this.
Once the conversation's over,
He's gonna hand her the cloak.
Ellie's just gonna go pick him back up the second that everything's seems to be okay again.
As soon as that happens, he's gonna like hold on to her. Warn me next time. My God, how many times am I gonna get picked up?
She just jokingly just like, look, I need a little bit of humor.
I mean, yes, this is funny, but jeez. Potato sack, horseback, bridal sack. I swear to God, by the end of this, Bowie's gonna pick me up by the end of the week.
You want to be stuffed in the body bag?
Oh.
I mean, I had it for a reason.
Oh, right, Boui, speaking of, can I have my rope back?
About that.
Alina just sighs and just you can take one of mine. I'll get another one.
Can I check
no,
this too? Or you
it's-
could use part of mine. Or we can just buy one.
I'll just buy a new one later.
If that rope had significant value, why'd you give it to me?
It doesn't have significant value, I just like holding onto my stuff.
Okay, good. Well,
Kind
never
of
got-
For a
chuckles.
second, I thought she was gonna have an emotional breakdown because I was with her mom or something.
Kenneth just chuckles. You like holding on to yourself. I'm the only one who doesn't have shit in the cart.
I like holding on stuff that comes in handy.
Again, I'm the only one who doesn't have shit in the cart.
anyways, we should probably
You
get
say
it.
that.
There's the bag of holding. He has nothing in the cart.
He has the cart.
He is the cart.
Tala, you're here?
Ooh, ooh. How dare you call me out like this?
Oh god. Anyway.
Anyway,
After the,
do we just time skip till we get back?
yeah, I'm happy
No.
to time skip.
Okay, time to role play for like 3 hours of their journey back.
Oh.
Oh, save
Because-
our souls.
Long rest IRL? How about long walking IRL?
Oh, I'll do that. I'll happily do that. I just. Oh god.
Honestly, I like hiking. I wouldn't mind that either.
Same.
All right,
Nah.
it's a time skip. We're back in the quick burn now.
Once they get to like close where they can like see the town with like 100 feet, then Millie's just gonna go. All right, Kenneth, ready to be put down?
Yeah, my legs are hurting now that I'm not using them.
There you go.
He stumbles again, trying to get his land legs.
And then he just kind of grabs him, but not picks him up, but kind of just like, okay, hold.
I'm fine.
I'll carry you all the
My
way.
legs fell asleep. No, my legs just fell. Please do not pick me up again.
Tempting, but no.
Do it.
He
No.
stretches a little bit before he finally just takes a few steps. Okay, pins and needles, but it's fine.
There, hopefully, whatever you happened to your body when you got possessed, hopefully is worn off now.
Honestly, that
Basically,
was a
rigor
weird
mortis.
feeling.
What did you say, Joe?
I mean, long
It
time
was
ago,
it was
I drew him
basically
as a
rigor
puppet.
mortis.
Death took over. But I mean, hey, a long time ago, I drew him as a goddamn puppet. What happened?
Still,
Should we? Sorry.
go on.
Should we continue with our original plans, our original route and whatnot, especially after learning about all of this?
Especially since the daggers are the mountains, probably.
Well,
Probably should.
our original point was to head to Lake Point, and there are still people going missing there, so that will be important. However, Boui, you also have a friend that you want to go see, at least a friend of a friend of a friend.
It's
Go
on the way to Lake Point. I made sure of that.
in the general direction, yes. We'll have to take a bit of a longer route, but we can still go there. But if you want to go there, because I know how much, you know.
I think it's okay. I mean, if we're gonna play detective, might as well have some more allies along the way.
And
Yeah.
hopefully this guy will also help us with our weapon situation, because I doubt that small towns like these would be able to have a blacksmith capable of making such a thing.
Maybe.
I'm not an idiot, but I'm a dumbass. But I want to ask this before I turn into an idiot. Couldn't we just melt some silver coins and put that on our weapons?
That is money.
Look, here.
Said
You
the
know
one
what?
who wasted $5,000.
Shut!
You know what? I'm gonna
No,
regret.
I did not.
I'm gonna regret this, but let me just show you what happens. She's gonna like roll up, like not roll up a sleeve. She's gonna just like pull out the tiny knife that Boui gave her and the silver dagger. Silver coins wouldn't be as simple as just that because there's more things in them. You need pure silver like this, and I'm gonna show you the difference between what happens to, well, my body.
Don't. No.
No,
No.
it's fine. It'll
No.
be fine.
No.
It's Kenneth.
We don't need the visual aids. There's no
It-
reason to
it's
do
fine.
this.
It's fine. And like I said, it was just a question. Please do
Fair enough.
put it down.
Let's just say I can touch silver, but if it cuts me, that's a different story.
So if it touches your blood,
Pretty much like hell, my necklace is pure silver and I can touch that fine. But if it's a silver weapon, it's a different story if it pierces me. So,
okay. I was just trying to find a loophole, but yeah, we'll find something.
and silver coins, sure the outside may be silver, but once melted down, there's more than just silver in it. It would be ineffective, to say the least.
Plus,
Hey, at least I
hey.
tried to think of something.
Plus, it takes a lot of time, effort, and resources in order to craft a blade.
I was just gonna say dip it, but
It's not as simple as simply dipping something in molten metal. I know how blacksmithing works, since I've seen it myself.
It's pretty complicated from what I've seen as well, yeah.
at least I tried.
It's a decent idea.
All I know is I might actually use one of the rooms. I could use it after what happened.
Mm-hmm. Just, I don't know. I'll see if I can figure out something myself, being the main lycanthropy. She just kind of glances to Boui and just, this one's getting it removed in a day. Other than silver and magic, I'm not sure what else can really work. Again, I don't know how many worlds I'm going to run into, but again, a pan I picked up on was the fact that a centaur and a werewolf, both very sentient creatures. As much as I hate being werewolf, I know how they work better than most, and at least for me, as long as I'm not around people, I seem to retain my intelligence, and I'm not something else. So and most werewolves seem to still be intelligent as long as they're not in a bestial state. So, I'm trying to think what else I remember that affected me, but I can't think of anything right now. Other than maybe other werewolves, for obvious reasons. I think other magic and silvers are best options. And me as a meat shield.
So, silver potted and tipped. So, silver blades for all of us, and I don't know what book would use. Maybe
I have
mage.
magic. I can just
Maybe get you
enchant my
something to
staff.
melee.
I have.
Like that.
I pull out my staff from my pack and cast Shillelagh. It's glowing green now.
Kenneth just stares her dead in the face. Try me.
I'm not gonna hit you with them. I'm showing you that I have melee weapons. I can magic.
In case if you don't have magic left, just like me that last time.
No, it's a cantrip. It's not a spell.
Also, I'm thinking, I know you guys are talking about that. Are silver tip arrows a thing?
Silver arrows?
Pretty sure.
Yes?
Yeah.
Because not all not all shots are magic.
No, your bow.
And I think
The bow I got you, it's a magical bow. It'll always shoot magic arrows.
yeah.
Every single arrow that is
But-
fired from that will be magical.
I know bolts from the grave is not really in effect with those creatures. Would a silver arrow help in any way?
No, Kenneth. Your bow
Kenneth.
is magical. Any arrow that's fired from it, just like mine, will be magical. It doesn't matter what you use on it, it will always be magical. It does the same, it will do the same damage to a werewolf as silver.
Okay.
However, that does bring up the question with Brooke. Brooke, as much as you have that cantrip, we gotta consider that the fact that we could go in places that don't have magic. Even though Catholic's extremely magical, there are still spells and there's anti-magic fields are a thing. So maybe just have a backup just in case.
I suppose.
A silver dagger is not going to do much. It's still better than nothing, though. But it's always, good to have something else.
I could get better staff. That might work.
For now, let's not worry about that too much. But we need to at least keep that in our heads, the fact that we need to be prepared. And even then, silver isn't just effective just against werewolves. There are other lycanthropes out there. When, werewolves aren't the only ones. And we know this thing affects werewolves, so chances are the fact that there's probably going to be things like what we just fought, but other variations like were-tigers and rats and gods know what else.
Were-tiger?
Yeah, those are a
Okay.
thing. Those are a thing. And werebears. Apparently they're the most terrifying.
Oh.
I have
hope
so
that'll
many
be it.
questions that I don't want answers to.
You'd be correct on that statement.
Still. Let's get fully back and I don't know. I guess just do anything else we need to do here and then get ready to head to Lake Point, but make sure we make a detour first to Bowie's friend.
Yeah.
Again, I need to figure out how the snap thing works too.
I don't know. I'm a herbalist. I can maybe find something and maybe that'll help knock you out.
Sure.
I had to do it a few times with some people that were a bit rowdy back at the temple.
I could also just.
Don't
I.
hit no. She actually gives Brooke like a very like almost not a death stare, but a very just annoyed glare.
I put my hands up and I was like, I was joking. God. Yeah. I'm sorry.
Kind of chuckles, but then has one of his spells activated in his hand. I mean, you want to test it?
No.
No.
Let's get something to eat first before we start burning things down.
I'm joking, jeez. Everybody else gets to joke.
Not the point. But
If only my mother were here to slap both of you in the head, just like she did with me.
Please, I've been slapped
Look.
enough in the past.
I got slapped hard enough yesterday. Plus, I just got been taken over by a fucking god? I think that's worse than being slapped.
Yeah. So why'd you complain about being slapped?
Huh.
Because that still left a mark. Yes,
Yeah.
this left a mark. This was more mentally. The hit was more physically.
Anyways, my point is, let's just focus on getting back on the road real quick.
Yeah.
I'm down for that.
Yeah, I got some things I need to take care of, but I'll see if I'm actually going to do it. She just chuckles to herself.
Should we at least stay tonight and maybe tomorrow night, or should we leave tomorrow?
Use up all the rooms we have because we'd rather not, lose out anything and just make sure the fact that everything here is sorted out with.
Wait,
That's
quick,
why I
out of
asked.
character. How many nights have we spent? We've
2. This is us because we slept overnight at the Santos. This is the second night. So we got 2 more days,
okay, yeah.
unless if we have to have an extension.
I think this is the third day in quick.
Yeah, I was gonna say I think this is actually a third day.
Yeah, this is third day.
Already.
So we have
only
one more
one
night
more day.
before we have to pay again.
Yeah.
Or just leave.
Good God, I cannot keep track of time. Still.
Oh, the poor flowers left in the room that are so wilted by now.
No.
Druidcraft.
Druidcraft.
No, Brooke just uses her hair.
Shh.
Alina still has her flower in her hair, even though it's a swap, but still. Alina's just gonna kind of start heading back and just go, let's get back and I don't know, we'll figure out what we need to do next. I mean, Boui, you need to take a sleep and get rid of your lycanthropy. The smell's starting to get annoying, but then again, it's also passable.
I think I'm getting used to it. A lot better than my sister whenever she fell in the mud pots.
I do not want to imagine that.
Yeah, you don't.
No. It's already bad enough smelling of constant wet dog smell. That smells just off. She looks to Brooke and just goes, lucky the fact that you're the only one here who never got a chance to experience that once yet. Unless,
Hey.
I mean, go on.
Hey, Brooke, want a nibble so that want me to take a nibble so you can experience
No!
as well?
Boui, no.
And she starts
As all of this is
Just moves
happening,
away.
Kenneth is just slowly walking over to Darius, just because active. You may continue.
Elena's just gonna kind of grab Boui and just go no, and just kind of turn,
Okay.
kind of grab her, turn around 180 and just go that way.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Now we can, yeah.
Oh, I've been trying to talk for the last 5 fucking minutes. Okay.
Oh, we haven't heard you until now.
Thanks, Discord,
Yeah,
for
no.
being a piece of shit.
We've
I was
just been role-playing.
I was about to start yelling.
Damn.
Okay. I think we came to a good stopping point.
Can I have Kenneth say a few things before we end?
Sure.
Thank you. So while all this is going on, Kenneth's gonna walk over to Darius and be like, no, seriously, thank you for asking that. That means a lot more than you would believe.
Don't mention it. We're all better off for it.
Yeah, but still, I owe you more that one. So have you ever
You do owe me, I
anything?
think. It's the least I can do. Considering everything that's gone on in the past between us.
Well, at least we could say friends, and he's gonna hold out his hand to possibly shake his.
He regards it for a moment, then once more removes his glove and shakes his hand.
Yay! Kenneth actually manages to smile with his beak the best he can. Thank you.
Imagining an achievement popped on the screen and it says friendship acquired.
Look, Kenneth hated Darius for the longest time, but that made him view him completely different. Kenneth needed that.
Well, out of the corner of Darius' lips, he's gonna smile back.
Ah, yes!
I need this drawn.
And we could
Yeah.
end it there, because I really wanted that. I really wanted Kenneth to have that sweet moment
I
with
love
Darius.
that so much. Oh my.
Ah, I'm happy!
I can't tell you how long I've been holding on to that plot. I can't tell you how long I've wanted to spill it so many times.
Again, I'm shocked the only quote that I have from the Queen in all of my, quotes was, I hope death does not reach you.
I'm sorry. Freaking screenshot. Yeah, that's basic.
I did
And
not
he's
do that
setting-
on purpose, but looking back on it, it's perfect. Like, mwah, chef's
Especially-
kiss.
Mwah.
Like, it's perfect because of who she was, who her brother is, and who Kenneth's patron god is.
And here,
So-
that brings up the question now. Does she know who the fuck Kenneth is?
we'll have to find that out in the campaign.
Why?
Who knows?
Yeah, I was gonna answer the question, but you know what? I'm gonna wait.
Why do you think Kenneth was picked? Oh god.
No,
No.
no, I'm just imagining now. See if I had to piece put everything together. She just sat over here, just T-posing over all this, just like, fear me now, mortals.
Why do you think your book doesn't record everything?
Let's save this.
Because he
Let's
forgets stuff?
let's save
Let's save
some
it for after the
things.
stream.
Let's save some things for
Plot
not.
twist, it's hers.
Anyway, everyone say goodbye for this.
That silence was all I needed.
Oof. Hey,
Let
so
us-
Martin Game streaming.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna go raiding because he's doing a 12-hour stream.
So anyways, Stream, thanks for joining us for this wonderful puppet adventure. Don't forget to check out your ED and have a wonderful week, you guys.
Yeah.
God fucking damn! I can never
One
go
session.
No, we already
Yeah.
we
One
No.
fucking session.
Look, it's the only thing we've had going since session 1, okay? At least it's not the goddamn rock sheep.
Oh, fuck off with that. I remember that too much.
I still need to
Eh.
make the bird mice.
Okay, everyone, say goodbye.
Doodle
Bye,
Stream.
guys.
Bye, everyone.
Have an excellent night.